Outlast, homie got a song.
In this video, we'll talk about the Celtics, Outlast, and the Minnesota Timberwolves in overtime. But first, I'd like to welcome you to Doing It for GP. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment if you like the content. And if you so choose, scan the QR code to donate to the channel. And with that, this is your Celtics news break. Let's take this walk. The Boston Celtics bounced back from a loss and stayed perfect at home versus the Wolves, and my takeaways are as follows. In the battle of the number 1 versus number 2 teams, it went to overtime for the second meeting in a row because, well, these teams match up well. The two big men, Rudy Gobert and Kristaps Porzingis, weren't available, and that was kind of apparent because it was indicative of the paint defense. Perimeter defense, though, was very, very prevalent. Great game nonetheless. For Minnesota, it definitely wasn't just one guy that shitted. I mean, you can go down the list. This is Celtics news break, so I'll just highlight the stars. First, Anthony Edwards, 29, 6, and 3. And for a moment there, it looked like he was about to go into a mode where he was about to just look unstoppable. Wasn't going to be able to be dealt with. But down the stretch, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown took turns turning that water off. And for Cap, I wouldn't necessarily say he stood out from like an impact standpoint. I mean, he had some big threes. He had a big and one late. And the numbers were super solid. Let me see. 25, 13, and 6. That man's still nice. Let's not forget that. And as for the Celtics, this one was pretty much about the Jays. It was the Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown show. Last time we seen JT in that first game versus Indiana, he put up 38 points. But that was the version of JT that gets hot, while not necessarily taking high percentage shots for him or the offense. But boy, when he does get on that 3-point hot shooting roll, it looks pretty. And he looks unstoppable. This game was a little bit different. He had 45, 4, and 2 because he started attacking the basket. The team ran sets to free him up from Jaden McDaniels, and he got busy on any and everyone else. I mean, what were the numbers in fourth quarter and overtime? 26. And look, this is a Jason Tatum I like to see if the is going to want to hold the ball and take over the game. Be aggressive to score. Decisive with movement, and a 3-ball comes within the flow of the offense. He still needs higher percentage go-to shots to go to, though. As for Jaylen, overall, his game is just much more cohesive as far as how he wants to attack and how it benefits the offense. The game plan for him seems to be post-ups, paint touches, space to drive. And he's starting to consistently take shots from his best spots, leading him to the 3rd game in a row over 30-plus points. 35, 11, and 3 on 16 shots. And it seems basketball-wise, he's been on a mission to tell you haters that was so giddy to see him not fit in with the offense, Jeff Goodman, to suck his dick. I thought Al Horford had a good game. Derek White been kind of ass offensively since going on that JJ Redick podcast, talking about the 3-point shooting wouldn't take a downside. But so is Drew. But they've both been pretty consistent defensively. What else we got? Not much else. Back-to-back coming up with Milwaukee. Celtics are now 29-8. 18-0 at home. Still best in the league. Till next time.
I'm just trying to follow up, motivated by more than getting hoes to swallow. Really getting in the game is just not enough. You'll see me coming down the lane when it's not